Hello, everyone. I'm 18 Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We are waking up to cold conditions yet again this morning. Other than a few flurries from time to time, things are quiet, but we're tracking two areas of low pressure that'll be bringing some snow to the area. The first round comes in tonight. Second one comes in tomorrow afternoon through Wednesday morning. That one looks to be a little bit more impactful, which we'll talk about here coming up. And then we are looking to turn frigid as we head towards the weekend. So a wedge of high pressures kind of kept things pretty quiet for the most part overnight. There was a band of snow coming through southern Minnesota, but other than maybe a few flurries out of it, haven't really seen much out of that because it's battled some drier air. But we are watching this low pressure that will bring our snow chance for tonight, and the one that's to the north and west of that up here, that's the one that comes in for tomorrow afternoon into early Wednesday morning. That one, though, has a lot of question marks with it, and we'll take a look at that here now on Future Track. So we'll start with the graph model here, two of the higher resolution models we're going to look at here. The graph will be the first one. So today, a lot of cloud cover around again, couple of flurries can't be ruled out. Here's 6 p.m. and that first wave of snow starts to approach our far western hometown. So I would say sometime after about 6 p.m. or so, we'll see it around Osceola, New Richmond, and River Falls. Should reach the US 53 corridor around 8 to 9 p.m. And while the main wave moves out of here by about 1 a.m. or so, we may see some wraparound snow showers kind of persist into early Tuesday morning. So be on the lookout for a few snowy and slick roadways to get that Tuesday started. Now, midday Tuesday looks all right. At least this model depicts that. But then the next wave moves in as we get into Tuesday afternoon. This is 4 p.m. now, and we are looking at least with this round, snow a little bit more, not only widespread, but could be a little bit heavier at times as well. And that will continue into early Wednesday morning before things kind of wind down by mid-morning. Now, the ACRRR model for Tuesday's system is a lot different, and we'll show you that here. So again, a couple of flurries possible today. Here comes that band of snow tonight. This one doesn't look to be maybe as widespread as what the last model showed, but certainly some snow around. This one doesn't really show much overnight, but if you notice the few spots of pink that are showing up, that is the possibility we could have some patchy freezing drizzle, so watch out for that. And then as we get into Tuesday, now this one has it starting a little bit earlier. This is noon, and you can see it's mostly snow, but watch this area of pink and green right here. That actually overspreads a good portion of our viewing area with snow mainly east, and that is signaling that the low is actually tracking farther to the north. And if that solution is right, that means we would go above freezing in many locations, which would mean we would have some rain, maybe the possibility of some other wintry precipitation in the form of maybe some sleet and freezing rain, and then maybe a little bit of snow on the backside of the system as we get into late Tuesday evening into early Wednesday morning. So there are a lot of question marks on how all of this is going to play out. Now, as far as the snowfall forecast goes for tonight's system, a trace to an inch is most likely. Higher end totals up to about 2 inches or so. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Tuesday's system, and as you kind of saw there, will be a little bit more impactful, enough so that as of right now, we have a winter storm watch in place for the counties there in blue. This starts at 3 p.m. Tuesday, goes till 6 a.m. on Wednesday, with the potential for several inches of snow, and that could lead to snowy roads and some poor travel. And not to mention, too, on the backside of this system, the winds are going to be turning a little bit gusty, so we may have to watch for some blowing snow as well. So, again, the biggest question with this forecast is the track of this low pressure. Okay, so a more northerly track, so that would be kind of going in this direction towards, say, Duluth, Ironwood, Iron Mountain, Michigan, kind of in that general area. That would mean more of what the ACRRR was showing, which means we would get some snow out of it, but we would see more of a period of that rain, wintry mix type precipitation with the heavier snow northeast. But I've seen other solutions that have the low tracking into southern Minnesota and towards La Crosse. If that solution is panned out more so, that would mean higher snow accumulations and a lower chance for that rain and snow mix or that rain and wintry mix chance, as temperatures would stay near or below freezing. The average, if you were to average it out, is the Interstate 94 corridor, pretty much is kind of the halfway point between the northern extent and the southern extent of it. So And here's the other thing, too, to mention, that if you are on the southwest side of this low, that's where you'll be warmer with that rain and mix chance, but you'll also see stronger winds. If you are north and east of the low, you are going to be dealing with more snow than anything else, and some wind, but a little bit less. And that is going to lead to a very sharp cutoff in snow totals. It may be a situation where 20, 30 miles difference could be the difference between a town seeing an inch of snow and someone seeing 6 inches. That's kind of the cutoff at this point. But where that sets up and all things like that still need to be ironed out. So we're not going to put out any snow totals as of yet. Likely want to see data that comes in later today and tonight as well, and even tomorrow morning. So check back with Matt and I for updates on that. But you look at the winter impacts from the Weather Prediction Center's Winter Storm Severity Index, it does highlight us in yellow for most of the area, which means I would consider it as moderate impacts, which means we will be dealing with snow-covered roads. Again, Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon through Wednesday morning. And again, the confidence is low in the sense of the track of the low, but as far as precipitation out of it, that is more on the high side. But it's just low because the track of the system, as I've been talking about, will be key in how all of this will play out. So again, it's a strong clipper system. It's going to be coming from Canada, so we call it a clipper system, but it's a stronger one. Mostly, again, snow is, you know, the dominant precipitation type. But again, some rain and mix if the low tracks more northeast. And as I mentioned, the track is key, as any subtle shift will kind of shift the snow totals and, of course, how much we get. Either way, I do anticipate some travel impacts out of this system regardless. So be sure to stay with us for updates. We will keep you updated here as we go through today and into tomorrow as well. And, of course, when the system actually comes through here. So for today, cloudy again, a few flurries, high of 21 degrees, south-southeast winds 5 to 15. That will make it feel more like 5 to 10 degrees above zero. And then tonight, 18 degrees, snow showers, accumulations again of trace to as much as 1 to 2 inches. Temperatures will actually go up overnight. So this number will be early in the evening. We'll be up in the middle 20s by Tuesday morning. And our high tomorrow likely will come during the evening hours. I have it right now at 32 degrees, but again, depending on where that system tracks, this number, we could be a little bit above freezing, or we may be upper 20s to right around 30 degrees. So again, tomorrow's forecast likely is going to see some changes here over the next 12 to 24 hours. So again, we will keep you updated on that. 26 on Wednesday. Temperatures are going to stay pretty steady Wednesday, maybe start inching down a bit. 17 Thursday, a couple of flurries and light snow showers possible. 13 on Friday, and there's a chance Friday we could see our high early in the day. And we're down into the teens below zero Friday night and Saturday night with a high on Saturday of just 3 above.